LGBT, is it my identity? Transgender is that I'm a trans woman? Is that my identity? Well, in a very small way, yes. But personally, I think gender is a very small part of who we are. Very small part, because I believe we've lived many lives, and gender is just a small part of this life, and who I really am transcends time and space. Who I am isn't the me of the past. Who I am isn't the me of the future. The eternal part of each of us is in the now, the all now, and that's the part that lives on forever, and it's the part that's really you, and through meditation and transcending ego, you learn that, like your image and like your degree and your talents even, and all these things, none of those things are really who you are. Who you are is part of the wholeness that's everything, we're all one. And each person, it's kind of like other people, it's more like we're all the same person, just living different lives, kind of, I mean, probably not extremely literally, and I don't know the details on that, but like if I was in that person over there's shoes, I would probably be doing the exact same thing that he or she is doing. And if you were in my shoes, you probably would be doing the exact same thing as me, It's just we're all, the purpose of life is to get to know thyself and to learn something that's unique for everybody, And for me, being transgender, it's not so much so that it doesn't have anything to do with identity, so I can like identify, like people try to make it sound. I've only met a handful of transgender people in my life, not very many. I could count how many transgender people I've known on one hand, and I haven't hung out with them more than 15 minutes each, maybe a couple different times, 15 minutes each. I just haven't been around almost any transgender people. I've been around a lot of gay people, but it's just and I haven't been to any LGBT activities. They have activities all the time. I've been to some Pride days, I haven't really compared notes with other transgender people, and that's what the people that hate us think, that we get together and they brainwash us and everything. There was no exposure to them to have ever done that to me. It's more, being transgender is more of a thing where, like gender was this issue that was like a weight that I was dragging around everywhere, and now I've got rid of that weight, and it's just like big breakthrough. Now I can think about other things. The only time I really think about being transgender is when I'm around other people, because I'm an empath and I can feel what other people feel, to the point that I can almost many times read their minds, so I can feel my reaction that it's a transgender person reaction that they're having. And so then that reminds me, and I start feeling extra transgender at a moment like that. But it's not like if I'm alone, it's not like I think about it or even care. I mean, look at how I dress. Like, I wear almost no makeup. I mean, I'm just, what I look like isn't something I care about very much, So it's not really part of my identity, Neither is Rastafarianism. I mean, really, nothing's really part of my identity, because every time you identify as something, it's really just ego. The only identity is just that we're one with everything, and that we're a creator. Our identity is that we can create things with our thoughts, and we can create things, and when we set our mind to it, we can accomplish it, And that's who I really am, just a creator like you and everybody else. And hopefully in this reincarnation, hopefully I will get it this time and not have to reincarnate. I believe in progressive reincarnation, which can be different than like a lot of Hindus and Buddhists and stuff, but that eventually I'll progress into an angel and not even need to reincarnate. That's what I believe.